Sprott is looking to quit.
Just hanging on, or cautioned by the referee to keep his head up. Bergeron's superior reach paying off now.
Superior height, superior experience, superior skills is paying off. But this is what's great about boxing, how one punch can change everything. There's the straight left hand from Bergeron again, right down the middle.
That comes up as a scoring blow. And look at Michael Sprott now. How different is his approach to this fight than what he showed in the first round?
A point being taken away from Sprott for holding, and he's dead tired. His only hope is the big bomb right now. Bergeron has to keep backing him up with that straight left hand.
Sprott's had his nose bloody. Look at Bergeron go to work. He's trying to finish at 15 seconds to go in round number 2.
There's the straight left hand again.
Full credit to Jean-Francois Bergeron for his recovery late in the first and throughout the second round.
And those body shots are going to take their toll on Sprott if this fight makes it into the third round, which I think it will.
Bergeron has the weight advantage against Michael Sprott, whom, as we mentioned, barely qualified in the super heavyweight class, is a more natural heavyweight. Through the overhand right.
Caution for hitting with the inside of the glove. That's right, that was more of a slap. Bergeron opening it up a little bit now. There's the bell. And we'll see round number 3.
Oh, how the complexion of this fight changed in the second round. A remarkable recovery by Jean-Francois Bergeron. Let's listen in again.
L'alignement est dangereux. Comprends-tu? C'est parfait. C'est aller au bout de tes points. Garde tes mains hautes surtout. Garde tes mains hautes, il n'y a pas de problème. Tu te fais manquer, tu reviens dessus. Mais jamais, jamais, tu penses qu'il est fini tant que ça ne sera pas fini. OK? Donc, défensif tout le temps pour chacun de tes
Okay, Russ, translate.
Okay, all right, here's the translation. He says the guy's dead tired, but he said he's still dangerous. Don't take any stupid chances. Keep your hands up and be very careful. You've got the lead. Use the jab. Keep boxing. If you've got him in trouble, once the round wears on, then open up. We'll get a couple of looks at this, Scott. There's the straight left hand from Bergeron. He pivots away, and Sprott tries to grab on. We'll get a better look at it on this angle. There's the straight left hand. Look at his legs go. He tries to grab on. Bergeron pivots out of the way, and Sprott goes face first into the canvas.
Well, Russ, earlier in the fight, you pointed out that as a southpaw, the right hook is Bergeron's big weapon, but he favors the left, and it did some damage there, and he looks fresh.
He does look fresh, and he's gone back to using his boxing skills, and that straight left hand is going to be the key punch for him.
It's a 7-point advantage for Jean-Francois Bergeron as we start the third round. Remember, he was knocked down in the first round, trailed 2-0 at the end of 3 minutes of this fight. Now he's in complete control.
But again, still very dangerous, Michael Sprott is. That's a big man in there with a lot of power. And I'll tell you, he's taken some good hard shots from Bergeron and is still in there, so you got to know that this guy is dangerous.
Well, he's got his legs, Sprott does, to start the third round, but Rush, you have to think he's going to tire quickly.
Well, that's the only thing I think right now, the advantage being to go along with the skill is the conditioning of Jean-Francois Bergeron. And I think Sprott is just a little bit more the tired of the two.
Bergeron 45-18 overall, figures he's had about 25 international fights. 13-12 in those, but most of those defeats came earlier in his career when he wasn't as committed to the sport as he is now.
Very committed and a lot of experience, very dedicated. Great to have on the team. He's a great team guy, and he showed a lot of heart picking himself up from that first round knockdown. His legs turned to spaghetti in that first round, and he hung on.
Left to the head of Michael Sprott comes up as a scoring blow here in the third round. Bergeron going to work against Sprott on the ropes. He's hurt now. Sprott's winded.
Yeah, the body shots are taking their toll, even though they're not coming up on the computer for Bergeron. There's an 8 count.
8 count on Michael Sprott. Bergeron said to me the other day, Russ, when I throw body shots, I'm not looking to score points. I just want to get my opponent's attention. He has it.
And not only does he get the attention, but it takes the wind out of you. The old adage in boxing, Scott, is kill the body and the head will die. With the computer scoring system, you don't often get that opportunity, but Jean-Francois is getting it here now, and it's paying dividends.
Halfway through the third and final round of the super heavyweight semifinal. Michael Sprott was sitting on an enormous upset in the first round, but Jean-Francois Bergeron has turned the tide. Russ, when he was knocked down, I always thought the fight was going to be stopped.
It could have very well been. His legs were not under it, but he signaled over to the doctor. The doctor stood up right away, and he looked right at him and said, I'm okay, I'm okay. He got his legs back, he got the composure back, and Sprott was not able to put the one extra blow in there that would have force the referee to stop the bout.
So unless something untoward happens in the last minute of the third round, as it did in the first round, Jean-Francois Bergeron will go on to the final, and Russ is not going to have another fight to miss there.
No, I don't expect so, but then again, in the super heavyweights, you never know.
Jean-Francois Bergeron from the Club de Boxe in Saint-Jérôme, Quebec, but trains under Yvon Michel at the National Center in Montreal's parents are here today. They made the 15-hour drive from Saint-Jérôme to be here to watch their son box. They got a scare in the first round.
Everybody got a scare in the first round. Yvon Michel, I'm sure, sprouted a few gray hairs himself in that corner when Bergeron went down. I know that feeling. It's an awful feeling.
One definite advantage that Bergeron has in the super heavyweight class, Russ, is his speed. Didn't see much of it in the first round as he had his legs taken out from under him. Super heavyweights aren't used to seeing someone as fast as this fighter. We've seen good examples of his speed in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, and his punches are sharp. He throws good, sharp punches. They don't often miss their target, and they come straight down the middle, especially that left hand. There it is again, you saw it. Oh, and again, the left hand. See, if Bergeron had the devastating power, he'd be able to put these guys away, but he gets you with an accumulation of punches. And again, the left hand doing the damage right down the middle. Sprott far too tired, trying to get off one more bomb, but it will not be. Bergeron's on his way.
Fight is over. Jean-Francois Bergeron's on his way to the final of the super heavyweight division. He is one victory away from a berth in the Atlanta Olympics, but this one was... oh, so close, Russ. What a scare that Bergeron, the rest of the Canadian team, got in the first round.
Boy, I'll tell you, I don't think anybody would have expected that. And we were saying going into the bout, you know, you got to be careful. These big guys, they can bang. And, you know, we must be prophets or something. He gets nailed right as we say that, and down he goes. An Olympic hopeful, and a dream could have ended right there. But it's still alive, and he goes on to the finals.
And in the end, it's a lopsided decision for Jean-Francois Bergeron on points. As we said earlier, trailed 2-0 at the end of round one, but he's come on to win it 13-2. The final count in Bergeron's favor. Now we await confirmation of the decision.
Credit to Michael Sprott, though. What a game performance. He tried his best. He knew he was overmatched with experience and whatnot, but he tried his best, and he almost caused the upset of this tournament.
So there it is, a great recovery by Jean-Francois Bergeron of Saint-Jérôme, Quebec, and he's on his way to the final. Back now in Halifax for the
Olympic Sports Festival, DeVarrell Williamson and Lehman Brewster will battle for the gold. And I'm joined as always by Gil Clancy, and for the